morning, all you wonderful people at Sabrina and Melinda's retreat this weekend. I hope you're having an amazing time. I wish I could have been there with you, but I'm here with my family in Idaho celebrating my mom's birthday, and that's really important as well. So I hope you all made it there safely. I hope the cabin is amazing. You've probably had some amazing dishes to eat, and I am just so grateful for this opportunity that Sabrina and Melinda and Erica have wanted to team up with me to bring you some enlightening information. And so here it goes. I am Shauna Harding, and I am a Raw Chef Wendy lifestyle coach. I met Raw Chef Wendy just a few months ago, and I love what she does. I love the knowledge I'm gaining. I love the amount of health I'm feeling and the vibrancy in my life. And here's what I'm realizing. It's all because of one thing. Because she had the ability to show me exactly what was going on in my body. I want to take you back just a few years ago. I found myself overweight, depressed, anxious, just struggling every day to feel like I was a good mother, feel like I was even worth anything, to want to get out of bed, and most days I found myself in pajamas at the end of the day and wondering what I even did to my day. And so here's what I know, and what I've learned is that life is meant to be lived. Life is meant to be beautiful, and life is meant to be the most glorious. Okay, sure. We have things that happen, and we have instances that may feel like real challenges to us. But in each of those moments, we can choose to be happy and courageous and joyful. This last year in 2016, we had quite a fair amount of family situations that happened, and things that came to light that were really hard for our family to deal with. Things that probably could have landed me right as in the middle of a mental institution. I mean, serious events had occurred last year for me in my life. And because I had been researching and I had known exactly how to get myself through it, through energy work, working on my subconscious and my conscious mind, and also through my nutrition and how I was taking care of my mind, my body, and my spirit as one, I was able to just glide through those challenges, glide through unscathed, and that's what I want for you, because life is going to have challenges. It's going to have bumps in the road, and that's just how it is. You've probably come this weekend searching for some answers about how to make life more beautiful, how to live life more happy, more vibrantly, and more energetic. And so I'm so honored to kind of help maybe give you my piece of the puzzle, which is actually a huge piece of our lives, and it's nutrition. If you think about how often our bodies are hungry, it's about 6 to 8 times a day our bodies get hungry. Now, we don't always listen to those cues that our bodies are providing us, because we have been told you only eat 3 meals a day, no snacking, and don't even think about eating after 7 o'clock. You might gain weight, right? So here's what I want to tell you. All of that can go out the window. You can eat fruits, you can eat vegetables, you can eat whatever you want, as long as you're listening to the cues from your body. Now, as I say this, you're going to think, Shauna, that is totally a lie. That is not true. I cannot eat whatever I want. But here's how it works. As you learn to listen to your body, let me give you an example. And the other night, I knew if I partook, we had a fundraiser at a pizza joint in Vernal for my children's school, and I knew going into that meal that if I ate any of the pizza, my stomach would be torn apart. And so I ordered myself a salad, and I didn't realize it, and I was really hungry, but the salad was like this teensy little bowl. And so what happened is that I was still hungry, and I knew we were going out to an event and I wouldn't be able to grab another snack. So I chose to have a slice of pizza, fully knowing that it was going to make me ill. And I had this piece of pizza, and I thought, you know what? It's okay. And it's true. My stomach was in knots. And so is pizza a super healthy food to eat? Likely not. Is it terrible for you? Likely not, once in a while. But what happens for me is because my body is so sensitive to what I eat, I can eat something and know exactly if it's not working for me. I can eat even a certain fruit or vegetable and understand if it doesn't work for my system. But I've done years of research with this, and there are also some things I didn't know. And so I have the opportunity to introduce you to something that will help you to know with a much clearer picture what your body needs, what it doesn't need, what it's craving, what it's needing. Speaking of pizza, donuts, how many of you could eat like a whole pizza or a box of donuts without even thinking about it, and not only not thinking about it, but still feeling hungry? I've done it. I have so done this. I could eat, if I'm really hungry, I could eat 5 donuts and not even bat an eye at it. I would feel terrible, nonetheless. But here's what happens. Your body is starving for your nutrition. Your body is starving for vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, essential fatty acids. It is starving for the building blocks of your health. And the only message your body knows how to send with complete clarity is to eat whatever's in front of you. You go to the grocery store and you see that right when you walk in, and you're hungry, and so you're like, oh, I need to get some of those because those look good and I'm hungry. And then you eat it, and you eat it and eat it and eat it, and your body's still not getting those building blocks. It's still not obtaining any of the vitamins, minerals, any of the micronutrients that your body needs to sustain its health. And so it continues to send the message, I'm hungry, eat more, I'm hungry, eat more, I'm hungry, eat more. And before you know it, you've downed 6 of them. Come on. I know you've done it. Somebody in that room's done it. Don't point fingers at each other. But you haven't put the nutrition in your body that it's looking for. And so this that I'm going to introduce you to, it's the Cell Wellbeing Optimized Wellness Report. It shows you exactly what your body needs, exactly what vitamins you're deficient in, what minerals, what antioxidants, what essential fatty acids. Also, it shows you environmental factors that may be challenges to your health, whether it be heavy metal toxicities, chemicals and hydrocarbons, fungi, molds, bacteria, any sorts of things that might be going on in your body that are distracting it from pure health. And in order for our spirits to be totally unrestrained and feeling the freedom that they need to create and just be amazing for life, our bodies have to be healthy as well. So as soon as our bodies are healthy and we get our minds on board, and then our spirits are living unrestrained, God, can you imagine the bliss you feel? It's amazing. So I just want to take a second and kind of show you this. This is my report that I did about 4 weeks ago, and I can't begin to tell you the changes I feel in my health. I have known exactly, I did a cleanse. I knew exactly that I needed to do this particular cleanse to clean my liver and help my body rid itself of some heavy metal toxicities I had. I learned that I was dehydrated, even though I drink close to a gallon of water almost every day. But I also learned I was sodium deficient. And so without sodium, your water is not going to actually suck into the cells of your body and be retained. It'll just flush through you like a plumbing system, which is exactly what I was experiencing. I learned that I'm deficient in vitamin C, vitamin E, and that I have a lot of interference from frequencies, cell phones, TVs, computers. I spend a lot of my time on the computer researching. I'm currently taking a class online, and so, but here's what I've learned. Even though I have all of that interference in those frequencies, there are certain foods I can add to my nutrition that help my body digest and release all of the frequency waves that we get from these electronics. So really cool, really cool report. This looks at over 800 different markers to our health. And then this company is based out of Germany. So you might be wondering, how do you get all this information from your body? It's a simple hair follicle. We just pluck a little hair out of your head. Okay, if you're bald, out of your eyebrows. And we put it on this little machine, and the machine gathers data, sends it to Germany, and in about 12 minutes, you have your report back, and it's really informative. I've done one for my mom, my husband, and 2 of my children, and all of them have different challenges, all of them have different needs, and I get to go to work to change their diets, change their regimens, add and take things away to help them have sustained lives. And so it's really informative. You'll see some of these are a little bit bold, if you can tell on my video. Those are the vitamins that I'm deficient in. Some minerals, it looks at minerals, and it also gives you suggestions on which foods to eat if you're mineral deficient or vitamin deficient. Your essential fatty acids, omega-3, 6, and 9, having a perfect balance of those is what our little brains need for proper functioning. Your antioxidants, and again, which foods to eat. Amino acids, which help repair and rebuild your health. And your environmental challenges, these are your radiation, toxic metals, chemicals, and hydrocarbons, how much our environment around us is affecting us, what resistance indicators you might have, viruses, bacteria, parasites, mold, spores, fungus. I have a little bit of fungus going on, which is likely some candida in my bowels, so I'm working at clearing that out and cleaning that. And here were my priorities with my the frequencies of the electronics and stuff. And it also tells you things I can add to my regimen, my daily regimen, that help my body process and rid itself. It also will provide you with, if you can see there are some red highlighted areas, some different foods that in 90 days I should restrict. Some of them are things that I eat consistently. And so what my DNA says is, you have enough of that, let's move on to the next thing. Let's switch up your variety, add a little bit more. And some of them might be things that my body just doesn't process well because I'm deficient in a certain mineral or vitamin or something like that. There's this beautiful balance that needs to occur in our bodies and for our health with, I don't know all of the combinations, but for instance, in order for your body to absorb iron, you need magnesium to help your body absorb iron. So there's all these interplays between vitamins and minerals and antioxidants, that support our health, and without knowing which ones you're deficient in, how do you ever fix it? And I've also encountered people that say, Shauna, but I supplement all the time. I take all these vitamins, minerals. I take exactly what my doctor tells me to. And here's what we're finding out, that they're spending tons of money on supplements their bodies may or may not even need. And so this helps give us a clear picture over what exactly your body needs. And so I hope this has been informative for you. If you would like to have your own report done, I live in Vernal and I'm happy to do them at any time. I'll be in just a moment in the credits rolling my information of how to get a hold of me, or you can talk with Sabrina or Erica. They also know how to get a hold of me. And again, I am so grateful for the opportunity to spend just a few moments with you, teach you about what I do and how it's so important for you. And I want you to know that I feel you, I love you, and I'm so grateful you have taken this time this weekend to spend a few moments on yourself. You won't be dissatisfied. I promise you. You will be so grateful that you have taken these moments learning from these women and all the other amazing speakers. And I really hope that you have an amazing week and you go home edified and totally ready to tackle this next week. Again, I just want to thank all of you women, Sabrina and Melinda especially, for putting on this amazing retreat. And I hope you have a fabulous day. We'll talk to you later. See ya.